Peace, what it do? This is your boy Solar Mind of ITBM. Subscribe to the channel ITBM too. This is just a quick little video, just exposing some things. I've been looking around, I've been snooping around the conscious community, and I see this ongoing beef between Young Pharaoh and Sa. Step back and looking at, what's going on both sides. A lot of things is being thrown back and forth. But what I began to see, you know, um, on the part of Young Pharaoh, he beginning to more reveal his hand more. You see it by like the latest videos, especially after that Malcolm X thing. That was kind of like a win for Sa, I guess you could say, because he feels as though he has to do 4 or 5 videos explaining himself. And the more videos to do, the more videos that he does, the sillier that he looks. He needs to just quit while he's ahead and stick with those followers that's drinking the Kool-Aid. But you can see that that Malcolm X video gave him a gut shot, so he has to continually explain himself, try to justify why he disrespected Malcolm X. But what I'm dealing with today is I'm dealing with the Ankh crack pipe and who is the actual person behind this YouTube page. And yes, it's going to connect with what I was just previously mentioning, because just to let the cat out the bag, Ankh's crack pipe is, in all actuality, Young Pharaoh, and I'm going to explain why. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because when you look at previous videos before this whole thing with the Malcolm X thing that he felt as though he had to justify, he tried to present himself as if he was this innocent young man that's being attacked by this older man that's just kind of stalking him very creepily, as what he'll say, and doing things to him while he's just trying to enlighten the people. But he creates this false page to spew his madness and to do his counterattack. Now, really, there's nothing really the matter with it, but yeah, we just letting the people know who this person actually is. I mean, this is what we do, what I mean? So it's just like, let us begin. When you first look at the page, you see that you see 2 things, right? The title, obviously, Ankh's crack pipe. Now, when you look at the timeline as to when this page was created, you will see that because this is Ankh's second crack pipe, it was a first crack pipe. I believe that that page only has 2 videos on there, but the page was initially created right at the time Young Pharaoh was beefing with Ankh and the sister, Dr. Ma'at. So, okay. Now, when you look at the videos, you'll see that it's either videos bigging up Young Pharaoh or bigging up Seti or attacking Sa or attacking Brother Polite. Now, this is a very interesting point right here. When you look at the timeline, you see, for example, right here, it says 2 days ago, it's talking about Sa. And as you begin to scroll down, Sa, bigging up Seti, attack Sa, attack Sa. Sa reunites with Polite, bigging up Seti. Sa, bigging up Seti, bigging up Young Pharaoh, bigging up Young Pharaoh, attacking Sa, bigging up Seti. You just like looking at the timeline. Okay, now we're getting into 3 weeks. We get into 3 weeks now. You still see the same pattern, but now you beginning to see more of videos attacking Brother Polite. Now this is like, now we getting into a month. You see that this is around the time that he was supposed to have that debate with Polite that, eventually fell out. He felt as though he was being attacked on the live stream. So he went to his YouTube page to kind of like respond. They had a little back and forth thing for about a couple weeks, and then eventually it died down. But as you can see, Unks Crackpipe is now, switching gears from Sarnetta to now Polite. You'd be beginning to see more and more attacks on Polite, as you begin to scroll down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this thing kind of fits the timeline of him and his beef with your boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, this is like, some things that is looming out. Okay, you're getting into about 2 months now. Now you see more and more Polite videos, right? Seeing more and more Polite videos as you begin to scroll down. You know what I mean? So this mysteriously fits the timeline of people who Young Pharaoh is beefing with. And clearly, you know what I mean, you see that, these big up videos that he has of himself and SETI, it's pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this person rocks with SETI. He's posting videos of SETI. And it just fits, what Young Pharaoh is actually doing in the public. You know what I mean? He beefed with Sarnetta. He beefed with Polite. He's rocking with SETI. So these are the things that is clear, you know what I'm saying, that is, pointing out, that he is actually the person behind this YouTube page. Now, he created like this YouTube page, I guess, to hide the image. He got a little image of himself. But the reason why I'm bringing this thing out is because just to let the people know that this is not like no one-sided thing where a motherfucker's messing with him and he's trying to enlighten the people. He's throwing shots back. He got his little, hidden pages that he's using to kind of throw his counter attack. You know what I'm saying? And it's clear when you look at his YouTube page that, he's pretty much promoting his own YouTube page. Yeah, shout out to Unks Crackpipe. And at times you see him posting some videos from Unks Crackpipe on his actual page. So, it's clear, anybody with common sense would see that Unks Crackpipe is in all actuality Young Pharaoh. Now, these, it's a beef thing. So they, he's kind of like, now they pretty much wage war on each other after the whole situation happened with the falling out with the little with the debate. And he feel as though, he want to throw some shots at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to point that out, you know what I'm saying? It crossed my mind when I was looking at the page because I seen a couple of videos. I seen a couple of videos here and there, but I never actually looked at the page. As you can see, I'm not even subscribed to the page. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even subscribed to the page. So, yeah, it was today that it kind of crossed my mind, and when I began to look at the timeline, and then I was looking at the latest video of Young Pharaoh, and on his timeline, I looked and I seen him shouting out Unks Crackpipe, and then when I clicked on the video, it was like, okay, he keep on shouting out this dude. Who is this dude? It made me look at the page, and I'm looking at the page like, yo, this is him. This is people create the false YouTube accounts to kind of troll. So all the things that he's alleging Sarnetta is doing, we gotta wipe it off the table. All the things that he's saying, he's creepy, he's trolling me. I'm on my live stream and he's trolling my chat room. You're using this page to troll Sarnetta though. So y'all both attacking each other. And I'm not saying that Sarnetta is just the angel in this whole thing. He's doing shit too. He's throwing shots. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing shots at Young Pharaoh too, but at least he's doing it out in the open. You know what I mean? He's clear that it's Sarnetta. He's talking shit about Young Pharaoh. But he tried to do a little sneaky move right there. You know what I mean? That was a little sneaky move on it, on the part of Young Pharaoh. He tried to present himself as this innocent dude that, creepy Sarnetta is just, for some strange reason, keep on messing with him. But that's not the case. You clearly see that this page was, dedicated to the preservation of whooping on Sarnetta. And it's, It's clear when you look at the videos. Like half of these videos are about Sinetta. And I mean, the origins of this came at the time when they had the falling out. And at the same time, it was like a beef with Ankh at the same time. So I guess that's why he named it Ankh's crack pipe, you know. So it's clear, family. Like, you know, it's like, you know, it's silly, but you know, had to bring it out because you know he keep on, you know, the videos were throwing out. He's like, who's Ankh's crack pipe? People may be wondering who it is. It's Young Pharaoh, family. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, this is your boy Solar Mind. Subscribe to the channel.